Hi. So today we're going to talk about Smallville. I don't know if you can see it back there, but that is my box set and my little Clark Kent figure, little Clark Kent action figure. So recently, Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling just started a podcast, a Smallville podcast, where they're doing a rewatch of Smallville called Talkville. And it got me thinking about why I think Michael Rosenbaum is the best live action Lex Luthor. Growing up, the first Lex Luthor I was exposed to was Gene Hackman. I liked Gene Hackman as an actor, but his Lex Luthor was a joke. I could never understand why he was Superman's greatest nemesis. He was not a threat to him at all. But then Smallville came along and you saw a young Lex Luthor. He was intelligent, cunning, and charming enough to hide a dark side. Slowly, you began to see how Lex could become a threat to Clark even while still his friend, let alone when they became enemies. As Lex made his slow descent into his dark side, he began to be behind the most nefarious goings-on in Smallville. And everyone suspected him being the one pulling the strings. How did he get away with it, you ask? Well, it usually began with an entitled teenager barging into the Luthor mansion to confront him about his latest bad deed. The teenager comes in on 10 while Lex remains at 2 the entire time. His face never changes. He doesn't even flinch or stop whatever he's doing. Once they stop talking, Lex begins to gaslight them until by the time he's finished talking, they are no longer as sure that he was behind whatever it is they were accusing him of. And sometimes they even apologize to him. And of course, Lex graciously accepts because that's who he is. And usually it's about 2 scenes later when you find out the entitled team was right all along. It's enough to make you root for Lex. And it parallels my other favorite Lex, Clancy Brown from Superman the Animated Series. I mostly saw that Lex in the Justice League, where Superman would suspect Lex of doing something. Of course, he was right, but Lex had the whole world fooled into thinking he was a changed man. Gaslighting was his specialty. I could really see Michael's versions of Lex growing up into Clancy's version of Lex. Both are intelligent, cunning, and self-serving, and willing to throw anyone under the bus in order to get what they want. Out of all the live-action Lex Luthors, the only one who comes close is Jon Cryer, but I still believe Michael Rosenbaum is better. There was a petulant undertone to Jon Cryer's Lex Luthor that kept him in the number 2 spot. He always felt like he was having a tantrum rather than outmaneuvering Supergirl. So those are my main reasons for thinking Michael Rosenbaum is the best live action Lex Luthor. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments below. And also, tell me who's your favorite Lex Luthor. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.